Assalamualaikum. Hi. Today we are going to do a forum about role of OSH legal requirement in business management and occupational safety and health in Malaysia and its silent features. So my name is Muhammad Asmalif bin Yusuf. I am from 3 BMMW section 2. I will be your moderator for today. So everyone who is joining us today, please introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Fadzil Azim RAFIEE, and you can call me Mr. Azim.
Okay, hello everyone. My name is Mr. Masana Michael, and just call me Marcel.
Hello, my name is Muhammad FAKHRUL bin Muhammad NAZRI. You can call me.
My name is Nur Syazwani binti AZHAR. You can call me Syazwani.
Okay, so we're going to begin our forum today with the first question. What is the meaning of OSH, legal requirement and occupational safety and health in Malaysia? Wani, please answer the question.
Um, Legal requirement is a legal duties and compliance with attribute the responsibility for safety and health that would in the compromise to the environment. In Malaysia, there is an Occupational Safety and Health Act 1994 at 514, which is called OSHA 1994.
Thank you for the answer. So we move to the next question. What is the importance of OSHA 1994? Azim, please answer the question.
Okay, let's talk about the main objective of OSHA 1994. Is to OSHA 1994 is to secure the safety, health, and welfare of employees at work against any workplace hazard and risk activity involved. It is the requirement of the employer to ensure that there is an effective system in place. Uh, employ- Employers participate and continual improvement in the management of OSH. The primary and the foremost step is to ensure the general employee are aware and appreciate the benefit. That's from me.
All right, thank you for answering the question. The third question is for Fakhrul Haziq. The question is, what is the purpose of Occupational Safety and Health Act in Act 1994?
Thank you, Alif, for the question. Actually, there are four main purpose of Occupational Safety and Health Act 1994, which are first, to secure the safety, health, and welfare of person at work against hazard and risk arising out of the activity of person at work. Then second, we want to protect a person at a place of work other than person at work against risk arising out of the activity of person at work. Third, we want to promote an occupational environment for person at work which is adapted to their and psychological need. And fourth, lastly, we want to provide the means whereby the circuit occupational safety and health legislation may be progressively replaced by a system of regulation and approved industry codes operating in combination with the provision of Act designed to maintain or improve the standard of care. That's all.
All right, thank you, Fakhrul Haziq. Moving to the next question. Uh, is Occupational Safety and Health Act 1994 apply to Malaysia and which sector is it? Marcel, I would like you to answer this question.
Okay, thank you for this opportunity, Mr. Alip. And yes, it does apply to Malaysia because it is a piece of Malaysian legislation which was published on 24 February 1994 by the Malaysian Parliament. And scope of this act cover all working people in sectors such as manufacturing, mining and quarrying, construction, hotels and restaurants, and finally public services and statutory authorities. And that's all for your question.
Thank you, Marcel. Next, again, question for Wani. How a professional worker understand OSHA?
Thank you for the question. There are 6 points you need to understand how a professional worker understand OSHA. The first one, all workers are trained to understand how the program works and how to carry out the responsibility assigned to them under the program. The second one is all workers are trained to recognize workplace hazard and to understand the control measures that have been implemented. The third one, workers and their representatives are involved in all aspects of the program, including setting goals, identify and reporting hazard, investigating incident, and tracking progress. The fourth, all workers, including contractors and temporary workers, understand their roles and responsibility under the program and what they need to do to actively carry them out. The next, workers are encouraged and have means to communicate openly with management and to report safety and health concern without fear of retaliation. And the last one, any potential barriers or obstacle to workers' participation in the program, for example, language, lack of information, or disinterface, are removed or addressed. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you for the answer. Next, Marcel, please answer this question. How to practice rule of OSHA in working tasks?
Okay, thank you, Alip. So, in terms of practice rules of OSHA in working tasks, the first thing I would like to talk is the recommended practice are designed to be used in a wide variety of small and medium-sized business settings. The recommended practice present a step-by-step approach to implementing a day and a half program built around 7 core elements that make up a successful program. And the main goal of safety and health programs is to prevent workplace injuries, illness, and death, as well as the suffering and financial hardship these events can cause for workers, their families, and employers. The recommended practice use a proactive approach to managing a workplace safety and health. Traditional approaches are often reactive, that is, problems are addressed only after a worker is injured or becomes sick. A new standard or regulation is published, or an outside inspection finds a problem that must be fixed. This recommended practice recognizes that finding and fixing hazards before they cause injury or illness is far more effective approach for working tasks. And the idea is to begin with a basic program and simple goals and grow from there. If you focus on achieving goals, monitoring performance, and evaluating outcomes, your workplace can progress along the path to higher levels of safety and health achievement. Employers will find that implementing this recommended practice also brings other benefits. And safety and health programs help businesses, for example, prevent workplace injuries and illness, improve compliance with laws and regulations, reduce costs, including significant reduction in workers' compensation premiums, engage workers, enhance the social responsibility goals, and The last one, increase productivity and enhance overall business operations. And that's all my answer for your question. Thank you, Mr. Lee.
Thank you, Marcel, for the excellent answer. Next, what is the consequences of not following safety rules? Fakhrul Haziq, I would like you to answer the question, please.
Thanks, Alif. Actually, that is a very good question from you. And all employees should listen to this carefully because that is very important. Uh, Basically, is many of consequence not following the safety rules. But here, I will tell you uh about three main consequences. First, it will increase risk of serious employee injury. Employee injuries can happen within any industry at any time. Safe working practice help lower hazardous exposure, which can lead to adverse events. OSHA safety standards help educate, train, and alter behavior of employees. This leads to a better work environment where accidents are less likely, thus lowering overall risk to the organization. Through the introduction of OSHA safety standards, companies protect their employee from serious injury. Employee injuries increase expense and erode profit margin. OSHA generously provide free educational resources and training to help any such business become a safer place to work. This alleviating any budgetary concern about allocating resources in safety initiative. Second, it costly penalty and fine. As a federal agency, OSHA has the power to levy fines against companies which have unsafe practice and condition for their employees as and the external environment. This penalty can be severe in some cases, leading to increased expense. These fines are 100% preventable for business of any size. This fine not only affect the bottom line, but they are also public information. This means that anyone can see a business safety record and any fines levied against it. This can really impact the reputation of a business. And lastly, competitive advantage loss. As not above, OSHA fines are not only a pain to the balance sheet, they are also public knowledge. A quick search in the OSHA database will show the vast archive of fines made against companies and the reason behind them. This can be a nightmare for a company reputation. If they have a poor safety record, business may be less likely to partner with a company if it is considered unsafe in the eyes of the federal government. This result in a loss of competitive advantage for unsafe companies and provide a major incentive for them to ensure the safest possible work environment. Competitive advantage has a direct link to revenue and unsafe working condition is a foolish reason to lose out on present and future business. That's all for me.
Thank you very much for the answer. Next two question is for Azim. What is the benefits if we always follow OSHA?
Thank you, Mr. Alif. I will answer the question. Okay. Complying with OSHA standard can your reduce your worker compensation cost by helping you eliminate unsafe workplace condition and making your company a safer place to work. Uh, Compliance also mean you are more likely to avoid inspection from an OSHA compliant officer. OSHA regulations state that OSHA can inspect your workplace without notice. Business with complaint file against them have a higher chance of infection. So your chance are greatly dismissed if you are complaint free. Okay. Secondly, in the same way, OSHA compliant can help you avoid costly fines sign you have inspect your workplace and correct any violation or unsafe condition. If your workplace is compliant, you are less likely to receive a complaint, inspection, and any subsequent fines. That for the answer.
The last question is in industry, is it the company need to train their workers with OSHA?
Okay. I will answer that question. Most company must be OSHA compliant and train their staff on key regulation. Okay, I will give the example. Firstly, construction. Construction may be the first industry that come to mind due to the its substantial hazard. Construction involves the building of structure as well as repairing or changing them. Okay. Worker may be exposed to asbestos or fall from great height. Another major where these workers are at risk is that they can be hit by heavy machinery such as a crane, air tool, and aerial lift. Knowing how to avoid this hazard is central of OSHA training requirement for construction. Also, within the OSHA training requirement for construction is the mandate to educate employees on the potential danger and the step they need to take to stay safe. High quality drinking water must be available at all construction sites, and any toxic substance exposed must be monitored. Okay, the second example is general industry. Executives should oversee the program to make sure that the environment is stay safe. They should initiate control to new hazard do not emerge. Along with measuring risk and identifying hazard, there should be OSHA training material easily available to worker. The leadership should show that they are invested in the health and safety of the worker. Primary activity that OSHA suggests to company in general industry to improve their safety are, okay, firstly, hazard prevention and control. Secondly, hazard analysis and identification. Thirdly, employee participation. And then management leadership. Then program assessment and improvement. Finally, training to the OSHA. Okay. That answer for me. Thank you.
Alright, thank you, Azim, for the answer. So that's all the question that in our forum today. So from all the question and the answer, we can conclude that the Occupational Safety and Health Act (OSHA) in Malaysia is the legislation that aims to ensure the safety and health of workers in country. It covers a wide range of issues, including the provision of safe working conditions, the prevention of accidents and injuries, and the promotion of health working environment. Overall, Occupational Safety and Health Act in Malaysia is an important piece of legislation that aims to protect the right and welfare of workers by ensuring that they are provided with safe and health working conditions. Thank you to all the participants and everyone who is listening to our forum. That's all.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Le, and thank you, everyone. Nice to meet you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.